I teleport into what's electronics and there are just robots duking it out and we're gonna go investigate it, basically.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting.
What kind of robot are you?
I am heavily modified, but at my core, I am an Assaultron.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. Probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist. I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench.
I'll do it.
General Atomics has valuable salvage.
But yeah, this is the second DLC of the game. Here we met the robot whose caravan got hit by rogue robots and we're gonna go investigate that.
Retrieve something from that robot?
Have you seen a robot with a brain like that before?
No, but my old caravan discovered records about them while we were scavenging military facilities. According to my databanks, it's called the Robo-Brain. I need you to install this beacon within me so...
Sure. Sounds like a solid plan.
And yeah, the first DLC pretty much focused on settlement building. This DLC focuses on robot building, so it's not as interesting, but yeah, it's alright.
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. A moment. The modification was successful. Analyzing Mechanist hardware. Fortunately, I'm detecting another Robo-Brain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons...
Looks like it's Robo-Brain season.
I'm uploading just...
I have very mixed feelings about Ada as a character. She's kinda tragic, but she's kinda just robot, so I'm pretty neutral when it comes to her.
Switching to...
These enemies are kinda tanky, but yeah, my character is pretty much as capped as I can be at this point of the game. But yeah, these people are kind of traders that just fuck robots, I guess.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Maybe I'm just a Rust Devil wearing a clever disguise.
I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access. 1, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And 2, find me a new body.
Deal.
A wise decision. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities. Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
I'll find you.
Re-engaging.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well.
Sir, are you...
Eliminating subroutines.
There we go.
Also, yeah, let's grab this when I'm here. It's a pretty good power armor though.
Hey,
What?
here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon.
I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual.
I really think I needed to hear that from someone else.
Let me know if there's a thread.
Interesting.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Perhaps I
was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center.
Right.
It's time to take the offensive.
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I believe you have an MSAT to install.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors. Proceed. Contamination chamber 3.
Use this.
We may have an enemy nearby. Not much of a threat after all. You're going to regret this. Make sure you
Over here. Over here.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you. You may be getting closer, but I will not falter. My robots will see to it that no further harm will come to the Commonwealth.
Over here. Here.
I honestly hate this mechanic because Ada is so brain dead. Like it takes her years to move from point B to A.
Here.
And like 10 commands.
Sweet.
There's a way to bypass that. Efficiency.
I am pretty sure there's fuck ton of loot, but yeah, it's gonna be off-screen looting most likely, because if I saw everything, it's gonna be fucking 10 hours video.
Hello.
The Silver Shroud. I cannot believe someone so respected, so honorable, would come here and destroy my robots.
The Shroud, as always, walks the path of justice. It is you who has fallen, Mechanist.
Lies, Shroud. Lies. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. Sparks, come back up. Bring in the turrets.
Over here. I'll cover you, sir.
Of course, I don't mean you, Sparks. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Come, my robots. Destroy him. Clear out the fuel tank. Prepare to drop.
The entire fight is basically just try not to get the dogpiled. cold have been very bad.
Power. Power failure in 10.
Come on, come on!
7.
Sparks, get the power back on! This is a Dover Scourge.
I'm not a villain. I just want you to hear me out.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth.
And yes, the mechanist is not hard to kill, but we are gonna pick the peaceful option here, but I'm just gonna show it.
Silver Shroud is no common criminal.
Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right. I'm no match for the Silver Shroud.
I'm Isabel Cruz. The Mechanist was just an easy way for me to help the Commonwealth. How does the Commonwealth have any hope against people like you?
Hey, I'm not the enemy. I'm the one trying to protect the Commonwealth against your robots.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends.
That can't be right. Explain yourself.
The blood of innocence was spilled.
Saving by killing. No, it's the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed. I wanted to help the Commonwealth. And robots are all I know.
Though your action initially appeared felonious, your intent was not. You have much to atone for.
Done. Consider it done. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe.
Yes, basically all of this was caused by a flaw in the robot's design or something, I don't know. I don't care.
Hey, just one more thing.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, good. I want you to have this. It's the Mechanist suit I made.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's one more thing. A much bigger thing. There are still robots out there. Lots of them.
And yes, he basically gives you a radiant quest that you go kill robots, and
Sure.
yeah, you can do it infinitely.
Looking at all this equipment, your return is a relief.
I got her to see the truth.
So the Mechanist really was misguided. I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it.
Basically, Mechanist was just some introverted woman who had befriended all robots.
Do you need something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
I have never talked to these people in my playthroughs. I have always just completely ignored these guys.
Rowdy.
You want to spiff up your power armor?
What is this place?
The Atom Cat's garage, dummy.
I guess we just get power armor frame for free.
This is Atom Cat territory.
Cool name. Intimidating.
You want to join up with the cats, don't you? I guess you don't look like a total wet rag.
And you don't look like you've ever used one.
Let's put your skills to the test.
Saw you over there gabbing with Zeke.
Here to help.
Tops, from the looks of it, I'd say Boss Man thinks you have a little Atom Cat in you.
The only cat in me is the one I cooked up for dinner last night.
This here's something I've been fixing up. I want you to go to the pump shed there and install it.
Okay, we are just fixing a water pump for these guys. I am pretty sure these are the people that grow crops on shit.
The most fertile soil in the Commonwealth is right under our feet.
I don't care how fertile the soil is. This place reeks.
Does no one have manners anymore?
We fell on some hard times not long ago. A pack of super mutants hit us and wrecked our entire crop. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you put an end to them, we'll all sleep a little easier.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
Are you with the Atom Cats?
Meow.
Send Zeke my thanks.
It's a legendary super mutant overlord.
The Commonwealth is ours!
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job. We've decided to support the Minutemen.
Rowdy.
Oh, all done? That was just the first test, Buster.
That place was a real dump, huh?
That place? You know you live in a junkyard, right?
So he had the skills to spiff up the Warwick pump.
Crap! We got gunners coming in hot!
Gunners! Not again. Adam!
Zeke.
Gunners! But you, Jack? You slayed! Because of you, we didn't lose a single cat today.
Whatever you say.
Well, I say you are righteous, out of sight, and with it, and an official friend of the Atom Cats. Your very own Atom Cats jacket. Wear it well, Jack.
Hi.
Everyone's here, General. Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
They are literally just ruins.
Let's not overcomplicate this. Just get in there and hit them with everything we've got.
If you say so. All right, people. You heard the General.
And yeah, now we're just basically taking the castle back from some, I don't know, Mirelurks that have been just living there. This is definitely one of those missions that, yeah, you just go in and kill everything that you see.
What? Damn. Looks like they've been nesting.
At least I found one use for my Tommy gun. And yeah, here will be the first time you see Mirelurk Queen, but I have seen them already. And yes, the Mirelurk Queen can be a bit of a challenge if you come here early, but if you come here this late, you literally just want to.
All right, good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General...
Seems to be in working order.
Wow, we really did it. Which reminds me, I've got another trouble spot for you to check out. I'll mark it on your map.
Good talk.
That can only help our cause.
I'm not the Tooth Fairy. Just tell me what you need.
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone.
Shit!
I took care of those raiders for you.
You can find out where those bastards are coming.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Is now a better time to converse.
Go on.
I've spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
I know someone who might be able to help. Dr. Amari.
Please, then we must go to her and talk.
Yes.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. All the extra pieces of robotic, programmed decision-making? A normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand.
So it is possible then?
We just need a synth. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent. Give me a day to get in contact with them.
You're the one that wants to use G519's body?
That's a decision you have to make.
For what it's worth, you have my consent. I'll leave you to it.
Curie, let's begin. Curie? Yes. There.
My chest.
What is happening? I feel so strange.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
The operation appears successful.
And yes, the perk points. I'm gonna max out Charisma here, then I'm gonna scroll down and pick up Intimidation and Wasteland Whisperer. Basically they do the same thing. I can pacify enemies if they are lower level than me, and I can give them commands. These perks kinda start to be those perks that I kinda just pick them up because I have nothing else I really want.
Stop right there! Stop! Stop! Human is friend.
Is not advised.
He just kinda starts chilling.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
You forgot to make an appointment.
Ah, what's smart mouth, eh? I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen.
You were a Minuteman?
What? You don't think an old broad like me can fight? I could kick your butt, punk.
I don't have time for a dick measuring contest. What do you actually want?
You kiss your mother with that mouth? So what's your story?
I don't need to answer to you, soldier.
But I've heard some good things about what you've been doing. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
I genuinely love the fact that it doesn't matter what I say to these NPCs.
We were doing just fine without your help.
I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. Weapons, ammo, schematic. Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact.
Movement detected. Designation.
Ah, let's see. United we stand. Yeah, that... Told you I'd get us in here.
I didn't even remember the weapon mods.
You found the schematics for building artillery, right?
All this for a pile of musty papers?
All right, let's get going.
Okay.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again.
It was pretty anticlimactic, I got to be honest.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. You should see and Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Something like a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help.
Excellent.
11 a.m. here at
Night. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
This is definitely one of the harder locations in this game.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the Paladin left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aslan in time. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive.
ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Barnum, report.
We're down to 5%!
We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout.
Useless. 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 Useless.
Good examination.
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off.
Back off, old man.
I know. No. What are you doing here?
I followed the distress beacons left by your team.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
You did? Thank you. This really means a lot to me. I've collected a lot over the years. If you see anything you want, take it.
You're a Paladin? What does that mean?
I was in the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'm glad I was able to help.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So you have been living off with only watermelons. Yes, this is my first contact with Brotherhood of Steel in this game, through this weird old man.
Hey.
There is an element of something new. What if my arm is blown off? It is not so simple to repair this now.
Here's some advice. Keep your limbs attached from now on.
I will do so. That was strange. I laughed. I am sure my research will blossom with this magnificent new hardware.
Okay, so that was pretty fucking fast.
A moment, please.
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
Go on.
Becoming a synth is just so much. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning, but now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I hope some of these inconsequential feelings involve me.
Yes. No. And see, now my head goes ever more. Spin, spin. I fear I will never contribute anything to the world.
Your life is a gift. Start appreciating it.
As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, it is deeper. But now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
So, just friends? Nothing more than that?
I feel very funny. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
Hello, the fact that I can just bully and flirt with her.
I took care of those raiders for you.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Pest exterminator.
Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter?
You make a fair point. We've been constantly under fire. We could use an extra gun on our side.
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
Surely you find this a reasonable request?
I'm Paladin Danse, Brotherhood of Steel. Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
It's a good plan, if we make it back.
Then let me know when you're ready to begin.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
And yes, this is unsurprisingly the Brotherhood companion of the game. If Danse won't be spice, he won't be flour.
Ready? Outstanding. Follow me.
I load that animation for nothing.
ArcJet is a short hike to the west. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland.
There it is, ArcJet Systems. That put the last nail in the coffin for mankind.
I'm pretty sure this is bugged. At the moment, Danse is supposed to follow me here.
Nice
Movement
work.
detected.
Let's get moving.
By order of the Institute.
I am pretty sure Danse is bugged as fuck because he's leaving the building again. But yeah, I guess I'll just run to the opposite direction because I know where I need to go. In true Bethesda fashion, this is bugged as fuck at the moment. I have no idea where the fuck
Thermal
Danse even
engine
is at
fueled.
the moment.
Primed. Command accepted. Engine firing.
Yes.
And yes, Danse was supposed to tank that entire explosion, but for some reason he just didn't care and he just left.
We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
Yeah, thank you for finally coming. I feel like Dance's eye is having a heart attack at the moment.
Paladin Danse.
I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well you could have not done that alone.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. I think you'll find this weapon useful. May it serve you well in battle.
Thank you.
You're welcome, civilian. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do?
I am pretty sure I didn't say I want to join, but yeah, this is the faction I'm going with, unsurprisingly.
I'd be honored to join.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Your thoughts?
I cannot wait to meet more of this Brotherhood.
I'm pretty sure they will hate you, because this game's Brotherhood's entire thing is that they are racist.
Yes?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change.
It's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood.
Well, this is a bit awkward silence.
I'm only in it for the spiffy uniforms.
I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with.
Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight.
Fair enough.
Outstanding, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory.
And yeah, we could go to the big metal ship now, but I think I'm gonna speedrun 2 missions for these 2 dudes, so they don't hate me as much. Even though they still do, because it's a Bethesda game, it doesn't matter what I do.
Hi.
Alright, out with it. What's your game?
I don't have time for this.
This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about. We never spoke.
Okay, yeah, so this is a Radiant quest. This guy either sends you to kill either supermutant skulls or synths, and this woman wants you to find out the lost technology. I think it's a Radiant quest as well. And yeah, I'm gonna speedrun this. I'm like 99% sure I can't complete this yet, because this is at the DLC, or like the DLC starts somewhere in here, and I can't go in there yet.
So, are you finished or what? Looks like... Impressed.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am.
We call our ship the Prydwen.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
Who could stand against that?
I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. We're going for a little ride.
We must talk. You are so very, very distracting.
Okay, Danse, I'm sorry, but you have to wait 5 minutes.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point. A reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. Sometimes a simple compliment. Nice hair. And I am flustered. Confused. People suggest the strangest and most lurid things. And I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Because you're so cute when you're confused.
You are not making any of this easier. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments. Are we going to fly?
Gun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? Air superiority and tactical know-how will make the... Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address.
Welcome aboard.
Brothers and sisters, and most impressively, without question, this campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
And yeah, this is the boy that we saw very briefly in Fallout 3. I can say he had a pretty big glow up, because he's like at his 20s at the moment.
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth. Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. I'm granting you the rank of Knight.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier.
Excuse me, Captain.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He sounds pretty delusional to me. So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed.
I'll go.
Backup is a great way to get...
Post a report 10 minutes ago. If you
We're
can't
here to
fix
save
it,
the Commonwealth.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
I need to get back to work.
I didn't even remember she has no legs. But yeah, that's a thing.
Step forward, Knight.
Glad to have you on the team.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
You must be in there for a reason.
If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
Scar on his face from going one-on-one with a
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be
right.
As I'm author and...
Uh-huh.
Basically, this guy is useless. He just gives you a radiant quest.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves.
Were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Excellent.
Right.
I see no. If you ever need...
And yes, Curie actually needs more affection than I originally thought, so yeah, I'm gonna swap
We're
out
out here
and then
representing the
do Curie
Brotherhood.
at some point.
Let's make ready to continue our mission, soldier.
Ready.
Roger that.
Oh, it is Monsieur Danse.
Then should be pretty easy one,
You watch
because
my
I can
back.
just go into power armor and go back out and do that off cooldown.
Time to suit up.
Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. I want you to head over there. Wipe out everything that moves.
Consider it done.
Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green.
It should be pretty fast case because I have already done this once before.
I'll try and keep them in your sights.
Wish my suit had a metal detector.
Also, I shit you not, this would be easier if I could just shoot this guy with my own gun.
What is it?
I feel like these enemy levels are ass.
Being vigilant. This place may appear. That doesn't. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. Do you want to have that talk now?
Go on.
I appreciate your time. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair.
You're human after all.
I'd appreciate a...
So there is a human being under all that power armor after all.
When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg. I fought by his side for years. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course.
I think Danse has a lot of potential as a character, but I just wish he had a personality.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
Try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport.
Thank you, Elder.
I expect... No, I need by now. I'm sure you've deduced that according to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated. We need to locate the Institute's headquarters.
Okay, so basically that goes further when I progress in the story.
Hold up, Knight. When I give you a mission, I expect results. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first. The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back.
We have already found them.
Paladin Brandis's team?
Correct. You know something. Report.
I found their remains. 7 dead. Only Paladin Brandis lived. Can he come back to the Brotherhood?
Perhaps. The Brotherhood will remember their sacrifice.
That's it.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. Well done. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport.
So yeah, basically this type of mission is in every game ever. Some supplies have gone missing and we have to find why.
An inside job.
I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Night Sergeant Gavel at the base. Dismissed.
You bastard.
Sergeant Gavel.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you? That comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Watch your tones, Sergeant.
Sir.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
You're here about the thefts, right? Let's get this over with.
That's all, Initiate.
Sir?
Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. Not really.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time.
Why? What happened?
It was after the battle. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark... he hasn't been the same since. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself. Do you think you could follow him? Maybe it's nothing, but...
I am sure Danse will not be determined to my sneaking mission with his power armor.
Magnificent ship. And we're lucky to have her in our army.
What's he doing down here? Unusual. I don't think we're alone.
Kinda forgot this was one of those games where cars are basically just fucking bombs.
Come on. Give it a try. Huh?
Clark.
What are you doing down here?
I was following you. Led me right to the missing supplies. All this food. Have you been feeding these ferals?
Yes. The Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls... They just kept coming. I killed... I don't even know how many. They started running away. I killed them all. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. Do you think I did the right thing?
Of course not. They're monsters, Clark. They have to be destroyed.
No! No, I won't just stand by and let you kill them.
Stand down, Initiate.
Yes, Knight.
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. I'll be up soon.
Going up.
Kells.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. Idiot Savant. Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwen, what do you think, Knight?
Cute boat.
And yeah, Gage is a cool dude, but his entire life is now that he gives me a radiant quest where I take Kid with me and kill some ghouls, and then the Kid is like, yeah, wow, and then that is the quest. I could do one for shits and giggles, honestly.
System Delta Z.
The Squire will have the location.
But yeah, since this is a radiant quest, I'm gonna fast forward this.
Reporting for duty, sir. Here's the location, sir.
Present.
Hello. You were amazing out there, sir.
You honor the Brotherhood.
It was an honor, sir.
Okay, so that was literally 2 enemies.
Report. Did our Squire do well out there?
Roger that.
Well done.
Sure.
Also 1900 experience for that.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment? When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know.
I know there's more you want to say. Go on.
Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital Wasteland. I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Pridwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. It was my duty to put him down. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go, but I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It would never be that way with me.
I didn't know you felt that strongly about about us. You've certainly given me something to think about. I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Hey.
I can't wait to get... Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen? The truth is, I'm worried about her. Get your honest opinion. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers. He injected him without question.
Are you asking me whether or not I approve?
Of course not. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. So I just held her for a while. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard.
This isn't really about Halen, is it?
No, I guess it isn't. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore?
Would it make you feel better if I told you that I believed in you?
Actually, it does. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. Thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders.
It spins. There we go.
Stop right there. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
We're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. Who told you how to contact us?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy. And
I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
Who is this?
Wow! Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there. Does the Silver Shroud mean anything to you? And... Des, he's the one that cleared Fort Strong for the Brotherhood.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me.
Why did you want to meet with us anyway?
you're the only ones fighting the Institute.
Would you risk death to save a synth, or not?
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen.
Well said. But and into...
Danse, you don't even know how much you will appreciate my answer. But yeah, these guys are the Railroad. We heard about them very briefly in Fallout 3. Their entire thing is that they want to fuck synths, and I kinda hate all of them, except this guy. This guy is
Hope you didn't mind the
awesome.
reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor. I vouched for you, nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington.
I got to be honest, if Deacon was from different faction, he would be easily my favorite companion in the game, but because he's from Railroad, he's probably gonna get fucked at some point.
Hey.
It's a shame, honestly. I dislike the Minutemen, but I would still take them over Railroad.
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? This is my pile of garbage, asshole. You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too. So, about the job. The Railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church, so the Institute found us. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Hey.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps.
So, we're going in through the escape tunnel. Back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington. Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototypes fuck up your day tech. Shouldn't be in the course of it.
Attacking enemy. Be warned.
Back to...
Yes.
Attacking enemy. An enemy may be utilizing systems.
Open says me.
Perfect.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy.
Honestly, after Kellogg's revolver, this is probably the most iconic pistol in the game. This is a bit awkward for me because all my weapons are at the moment full automatic. Yeah, this is definitely a spam pistol. I'll probably hold on to it, but I will not use it that much, most likely.
We made a good team.
The best. See you soon. And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s.
Every word he said was true.
It'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad. Now we need to know what to call you.
I am pretty sure this was my Fallout 2 character's code name, so I'm just gonna pick that one.
Response would be...
Call me... Whisper.
It's time to meet the rest of the gang.
And yes, Danse, this looks very bad, but trust me, I'm playing for the late game.
G519 went through a lot, but she was good. Curie better be worth it.
Welcome to the family. If you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
There's something you're keeping from me, Deacon. If I find out what it is and I don't like it, there will be hell to pay.
Well, good thing I have nothing to hide then.
But yeah, as I said, Deacon probably is my favorite companion if we just exclude the faction thing. Even though his entire thing is that he just lies constantly.
It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken Curie out of it right now.
Ah, it's our newest agent. An extraordinary feat to recover this. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
You guys recruited me. I don't need your attitude.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222.
So, is there anyone you like?
What, Carrington? He's just dripping with charm. Yeah, people are lined up around the block to be his pal.
The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter?
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
Or it is Diamond City.
Nice.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
I've eaten food.
The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked. Tinker Tom is a genius when it comes to engineering.
Let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now.
Welcome, my friend. Do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby. But raiders have complicated matters.
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders. Done.
I like you already.
You killed him! We've been traveling for a spell. I was hoping to have some words with you.
I'm listening.
I'm used to flying solo. Some people at HQ are jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew is long gone. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. So I really don't have anything to lose.
You expect me to believe that?
Why not? I was one of the first to get the good old cranium reboot, and it was a learning experience for everyone. Since we're traveling together, I want you to take this. It's my recall code.
If you expect me to believe you, I want proof.
All right, you got me. No fooling you, huh? Don't take it personally. I lie to everyone.
Well, you're good in my book. Whatever or whoever you are.
I'm in your corner. Always have been.
Okay, that was a good way to end the conversation.
This is H222. I'll fire up the signal. Time for me to go.
Easy there.
Don't shoot.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right you are. Now, let's take a look at our friend. You okay?
A little rattled.
We need to get to Ticonderoga's Safehouse, my home. And we're here, all in a night's work for you agent types.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. My house is yours.
I am most likely gonna grant the fuck out of Deacon's affection, which is probably gonna be just spam hacking terminals.
Bingo.
Tom needs you. He keeps bugging me about it.
I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard...
And yeah, then I get few more railroad quests. I'm gonna speedrun them because they're effectively all just radiant quests.
So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high.
I get to set up a new base. That's cool.
Agents.
I heard...
Yet. Nice and quick. You can trust me.
Yes.
I regret.
Good work on...
Hey.
Mila's transmitting loads of information.
Just a Safehouse was destroyed by the Institute.
It's as I feared. 3 I have...
There we go.
We've been making the rounds, doing the job. It's time you learn the big secret. Everyone thinks that Desdemona is the big boss, but it's just an act. She does what I tell her to because the railroad, it's my show.
Do you really think I'm gonna fall for this?
Fall for what? It works best that way. Gives me room to maneuver.
This is just more of the same.
Yeah, you got me. But you're gonna hear the same sort of lies elsewhere.
Yo, thanks for the advice.
Anyone that has you in their corner has an advantage. And at the end of the day, you'll need to make a choice. Make it the right one.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm siding with Brotherhood.
Got it.
Hey, I got something important to say. I really appreciate you putting up with my bullshit. I'm a liar. Everyone knows it. I make no secret of it. I was a bigot. A very violent bigot. I ran with a gang in University Point. We called ourselves the UP Death Claws. For kicks, we'd terrorize anyone we thought was a synth. The Claws leader was convinced we'd finally found and killed the synth. Looking back, I'm not so sure.
What game are you playing?
It's called a confession, so I turned my back on my brothers. Then, one day I found someone. She saw something in me I didn't know was there. Barbara? We were trying for kids, eking out a living. Then one day, it turns out my Barbara, she was a synth. I don't know how the Deathclaws found out, but there was blood.
Shit. I'm sorry.
I don't remember much clearly after that. I know I killed most of the Claws.
Is this the part where you admit it's a lie and try teaching some stupid lesson?
I deserve that, but no. I don't even know why I lie anymore. But I can't tell the truth. Everyone, Tom, Dez, you, even that asshole Carrington, they deserve to be on the railroad. I don't. I'm everything wrong with this whole fucking Commonwealth. You're the only friend I got.
At this point, I don't believe fucking word that he's saying, but yeah.
Hey, everyone's got a past.
I'm not the hugging type, so yeah, good talk.
And yes, Deacon's perk, my stealth bows last longer and I do more sneak damage, which is pretty alright actually. And yes, perk points, we take 2 points in endurance, we take full toughness. Basically it's just the damage resistance, it's quite a lot actually. Then we take chem resistant, basically we can't get addiction to any gems, which is pretty nice.
Hiya kids! Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center.
No one investigates that signal until anyone violate protocol and enter that transit station before we're set. I'll handle it.
I thought you guys were friendly.
Jesus, shit. They're gonna die. Those bastards have my family. You gotta help me.
Tell me what happened.
They fooled us. Big time. My family and I ran into some traders a while back. Told us they knew a safe settlement at Nuka World. But when we got there, found out they were raiders the whole time. My wife and son are still back there.
Let me help you first. I have a stim pack.
No.
You're not thinking straight.
Look, you got me. I ain't injured, okay? The raiders back at Nuka World put me up to this. You lure people in and kill them for fun.
Let me help. I'll go face him. You don't have to die.
Are you? You're serious? The fastest way to get to Nuka World is to take the Nuka Express.
And yeah, this is one of those things in Fallout 4 that I have never experienced. I have not played the good DLCs of this game, aka Far Harbor and these probably. I have basically played the two whatever DLCs of this game.
Por favor, manténgase alejado. We'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. You can observe Nuka World's famous featuring...
I guess Harvey played his cards right after all. The name's Gage. Porter Gage. You're still heading straight into a death trap. I have an interesting offer for you.
We are now arriving at the station.
Downright creepy.
Attention all my favorite undesirables. Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims.
Time to earn our paychecks.
I'm pretty sure I can't trigger these traps because I have the full sneak.
The Vic's still alive, but don't let that get you down.
Like I see so many tripwires, but it doesn't
All
matter.
doors lead to death. Some just a little slower than others. Hope someone brought their rat away, cause our little Vic is about to...
There is so many goddamn turrets.
Sweet.
Outsmarted by a monkey. Time for things to get dangerous. See if he survives what's next. What the hell? Goddamn, Derek! That door's supposed to be boarded up.
Like these are supposed to be traps, but I can trigger them because I have the sneak thing.
Someone thinks he's clever. Wasting time, Vic.
Fine.
Well, I'll be damned. You know what that sound means? Get your ass down to Cola Cars. The main event's about to begin.
You got me wired up yet, Gage?
Yeah, boss.
Here's a quick rundown how this works. You go stock up, make yourself presentable. A show where I decorate these walls here with your lovely brains. Thanks to this suit, I'm the only one that wins this fight.
Forget! Remember? All right, listen the hell up. If you want to make it out of this alive...
This reminds me quite a lot about the pit.
Who is this?
I'm the guy that's gonna get you out of this alive.
I don't need your help.
Believe me. You made it this far. You obviously got skill. But this fight coming up is rigged. Overboss Coder. His power armor's set up to draw energy from the electric grid in the arena.
So, he's a cheating coward. Gotcha.
Doesn't have a fair bone in his body. I stashed a weapon in the lockers. Get it.
And Deacon is just chilling.
Whenever you're done corpse squatting, I'm good to go.
Don't give me the attitude, man.
Perfect. Is this a squirt gun? Would have made a great toy for Sean.
Now we can get on with it. You take him out, I promise you, it'll be worth every minute spent in this gauntlet.
Staying hydrated is half the battle, right?
See you on the other side.
So far I like the setup.
Alright! Disciples! Are you ready for blood? And the pack! Are you ready for things to get wild? Operators! Are you ready to see me notch another kill? Are you ready to die?
And the slaughter has begun.
What is it?
What the hell?
God damn it!
Someone's mechanic ain't got long to live.
Cage, behind this.
Oh! Holy shit! I don't...
You saw it. We all saw it. Coulter's dead. We've got ourselves a new Overboss. He survived the gauntlet. He was smart enough to take my advice and strong enough to kill Coulter. He's what we need.
Your thoughts? I'm thinking next time I go to town, I'll dress up as a Mr. Handy. What did I tell you? Worked like a charm.
Death by squirt gun. I'd love to see the message on his tombstone.
But you need to listen. Taking out Coulter wasn't just a last-minute decision. It was something a few of us here have been working on for a while. You just got the job.
So basically these are just raiders that want me to lead them.
Sure. And while you're at it, I suppose next you'll be offering me 1,000,000 caps.
There are 3 raider gangs that run the show at Nuka World. The Disciples, the Operators, and the Pack. These morons don't exactly play nice with each other.
Sounds like fun. Count me in.
Meet me at the Overbosses.
Also with this perk point, let's just pick up the Lady Killer tree. I don't know why I didn't pick it up.
It's what people do when they're exhausted. The gate.
You serious? So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gun.
I am pretty sure there is an option that I just kill everyone in here.
Ordinary around here, have you?
Came here for
Nuka World. I've always dreamed of coming here, and this place is amazing.
Isn't this the Nuka-Cola hoarder from Fallout 3?
How is this place amazing?
Just look around.
It's fucking full of raiders.
You've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola Museum.
You just made my day. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
If you're searching for a more ridiculous pair of sunglasses, don't bother. Sure, why not?
Good.
Right.
I'll give
Okay, yeah, sorry, there's a little bit too much dialogue. Okay, so basically she gave us glasses that we can see hints around the park, and then we have to find something. I don't know, I don't care, I will just do it at some point. Also random innuendo here, the Overboss armor seems insanely strong.
Welcome home, boss. Everything you see here is under your control.
If I'm really running the show now, let's get to work.
I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in. My talents are best put to use helping a new Overboss get all this shit under control.
Oh, sure. I understand. So, are you just gonna paint the bullseye directly on my back, or what?
We had a good head start on it. Hell of a lot of work went into getting the Disciples, the Operators, and the Pack to work together. But we got here. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Okay, so basically 3 gangs of raiders took over this park and now they hate each other, and I kinda how to fix this.
Sounds like this whole thing is a waste of time. I don't need them.
Oh my god, shut up with this.
I am genuinely very tempted to kill everyone in here.
Watch yourself.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive.
These guys really don't look like something that I want to be involved with.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
And what are you? His grandma?
Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here, and never followed through.
I don't make promises.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter.
Also, I'm getting slightest of the feelings that you guys aren't very nice.
You're gonna head on in.
So, our new Overboss is a Vault Dweller.
Or iced a Vault Dweller.
I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot.
I want to know, what did you feel as you did it?
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Call ourselves the Operators.
You guys seem like the edgelords of the group.
Happiness?
Nope.
Cat. We only joined.
Actually, I'm really more in this for the soda.
Great. Another nut.
William.
Whatever I can do to help.
Glad to hear it. Group of scavengers stumbled upon a rich cache.
I feel like that's a radiant quest
Welcome to
I
the
just
nest,
took.
boss.
Chop down the dog, please. I guess I have to listen to this.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new Overboss thing.
I'll send you my resume and references.
Name's Mason. The Pack's Alpha. You might be Overboss.
The pack? Oh, fitting. You smell like animal. So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming Overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. Or you'll be put down.
Oh there, boss. Not in front of my guys, all right?
Yes, thank you. I feel like doing that won't be the play.
The Overboss returns. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done.
I thought the whole point of having minions was to get them to do the dirty work.
Okay, so basically this place is divided into sections and we are taking them all back from I don't know what.
Suit.
Come with me. I need your help.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I sure the hell didn't expect I have to take the park back from robots.
Got it. That's it.
Stick me underground. No control over anything.
Son, life.
Nice. Sweet.
No lock.
Health tactics. Son.
Kingdom.
Oh, hello there, young fella. Now, as I be sure if you...
Uh-huh. Tell me more about these.
Can we talk now?
Did they think about anything else than collecting things?
Hey, boss.
After Sierra's collection, I have not seen as much quantum in one place.
Excellent.
And yeah, I'm missing one, and for the life of me I can't find the one. There's an elevator right above me, so I'm just gonna assume it's there. It's pretty ass if it's there because I can't get there yet. And yeah, this one part took me like 2 hours in real life time. And it wasn't fun at all, to be honest, because it was literally just collecting. And now I have to assign someone in here, and I'm just gonna pick the operators.
Hey boss, can we talk now?
Go ahead.
That whole thing with Coulter. I mean, here I went and turned on the Overboss. Who's to say I wouldn't do it again?
The thought had crossed my mind, yeah.
Look, Coulter was a piece of shit. I'm the one who talked him into being Overboss in the first place.
If you're gonna tell me you shoved a hand up his ass and turned him into a human puppet, I don't want to hear it.
He was stubborn. Let shit go to his head.
Put a big dumb idiot in charge. What could possibly go wrong?
One thing I've learned over the years, being the guy in charge also means you're the guy with the biggest target on your back.
Gage, if you think I'm gonna let you get behind me and steer me anywhere.
So far, you make a pretty damn good Overboss. I'm starting to be glad we teamed up is all.
Howdy, partners. Welcome to Dry Rock Gulch.
All right, tell me what I need to do.
The door to Mad Mulligan's mine is locked up.
I hope this is a little bit better than the previous one. The last one was fucking AIDS.
Oh, thank goodness it's the new deputy.
Actually, I really don't want to do this.
I suppose there ain't no harm in it.
I am like 99% sure if I didn't pass that speed check it would have been the same thing over again.
So, you're the new deputy. 2, 3. That was some fancy shooting there, part. You look parched. There's.
Okay, we are giving people drinks.
Hey, come on back. Let's
There he is.
I'm afraid everyone's dead.
Take this part and.
That is a second performance of Queen Quantum's Coronation. Please.
company. Now you're dead.
You have fun in Mad Mulligan's mine.
I thank you for your aid, Sheriff.
Take some souvenir bottle caps. Do you have...
Bingo.
I genuinely feel like this just decides the ending though, what I'm getting, to which gang I give this place though, so I'm just gonna side with the furries and edgelords, and the disclipses are just the fucking sadists. But yeah, let's give it to the furries.
Ain't keen.
Well now, Fred. It's time for another show. Shall we take this? Do you enjoy that lovely
This place is so insanely radiated. I am sure the gang will have a blast that I assigned to here.
Where are you even going?
There's so many goddamn goals in here.
Don't worry. The mirrors are too dirty to reflect anything. Listen to the sound of my voice. You're going to die.
Ooh, me?
Perfect.
Tell which way is up. Sorry, already gone. Don't worry.
Yes.
I can tell you're different than the usual invaders. When the bombs fell, everything changed. And somehow, I received a gift. Actual magic. No matter what you do, I can heal my friends, and we will protect what is ours.
Sorry, but I'm not going out that easily.
What are you doing out of costume again? You know Nuka fires people for breaking character. But seriously, the clown makeup...
Going up.
You raiders are all the same. I'm not going to let you kill any more of my friends.
If these feral ghouls are your friends, I'd love to see who you consider your enemy. There's no point in arguing anymore. Just leave.
Perhaps I would leave. My beloved left this place years ago to find a cure to this disease. I swore that I'd keep our people safe by defending our home.
I promise you, there is no cure.
There is a cure. There has to be. But maybe she needs my help. I'll gather what remains of my friends, and we'll leave this place in your care. Here, you should have this. Consider it an apology for misjudging you.
In the year 2042, when our founders, it took almost 2 years and of Nuka-Cola Quantum, coming soon to your favorite. This isn't just a ride. Each one
I am constantly
here
running
in the
out of
bottling
ammo.
chamber, we carefully pour each delicious liquid
I
into
would
our
have not expected that to be possible too, because I had like 2k ammo when I
special
came here.
surprise about Nuka-Cola. Nuclear boost of it.
Bro, kill the Nuka-Lord Queen. I barely have enough ammo to kill these basic Nuka-Lords. Okay, yeah, but she was squishy as fuck for some reason.
Time to fight. Cito strong. Man, Cito see you kill monster. You friend?
What are you?
Oh god. Let me guess. You were raised by apes.
You kill monster alone. Cito happy you kill monster. Monster hurt Cito and Cito family.
I have a bad feeling you're gonna ask me to kill more.
You good guesser. Cito kill monster. New monster come. Help Cito stop monsters?
Of course.
New friend, follow Cito. Cito kill.
This DLC kinda lost me in a bad way.
This home. This family.
Great. I always wanted to be best friends with a bunch of gorillas.
Cito glad new friend like family. Cito have story. Wrinkly man come inside home. Wrinkly man say he make monsters. Cito mad at Wrinkly man. He give Cito shiny thing. He say shiny thing help Cito stop monsters. Cito try help more, but Wrinkly man die. Now give shiny thing new friend. Help Cito.
Dr. Darren McDermott, last known shut down the replicator before it's...
Before
it's too late.
Sito see wrinkly man come from big triangle house. Sito help.
Can you get your family to help us?
Chris big and strong.
Mulligan, Miss Trixie, Sheriff...
Open. See.
This time.
It seems like Dr. Hine was kidnapped.
Maybe doctor under giant metal snake.
The, giant metal snake. Of course. Good job, Cito.
Sito help.
Nice.
Dr. Man have key. Sito never been here. Sito, kill.
Should've.
No more monsters?
And they should not be coming back.
Sito so happy. How Sito thank new friend?
I have some friends moving in here.
Sito trust you. Sito like more new friend. Sito want to give. Thank you, new friend.
I feel like the furries will be happy to live here.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours.
Hey, show a little respect.
Sorry, boss. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. He's in charge of the caravan, so...
What's he gonna do? Show me how to milk a Brahmin?
Just head over and talk to the guy. I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running.
Nice.
Hey, boss, can I ask you something?
Didn't you just?
Oh my God, maybe I ought to just shoot you instead. You ain't afraid to take what you want, and don't let anybody get in your way. What's behind all this for you?
I want to burn it down, Gage. All of it.
Most folks are too stupid to realize it. But then some folks are too aware of it, you know? They see the world for how fucked up it is. Fucking raiders. They get so greedy, so focused on right now, they make some shitty mistakes.
Shit, Gage. You need bandages for this bleeding heart of yours?
Nah, boss. You and me, though, we're different. Dunno about you, but I had this shit figured out early. Grew up in your average crap-hole settlement with parents that meant well, but they were pushovers. One day, I'm watching them cower in front of some punk with a gun, and it just hits me. I ain't gonna end up like this. Next time a gang came through, I joined. Running with you now? Seems like it was all worth it.
Running together. Is that all we're doing here?
Jeez, boss, I don't know. I mean, one step at a time, okay? Now let's go kill some shit. Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Okay, this literally happened back to back with that last one. I'm pretty sure I have max affinity with him, but he's bugged as fuck. In true Bethesda fashion.
It's been a damn good time. I left Nuka World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. Seems like I didn't need to worry in the least. And more than that, I know you got my back.
You just told me that we left Nuka World when we are literally right here.
First gang took me in when I was 16. Started making suggestions about how to improve things.
Excuse me, Mr. Raider Boss, but I have an idea.
Yeah, that's probably about how it sounded. Eventually, the boss approaches me. But he actually listens to me. He takes my advice.
And 3 weeks later, the two of you were married.
Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plans, telling me how much he trusts me. After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we come up with this plan to make peace with a rival gang. I was more than happy to take point on negotiating.
Since we're talking about it, I'm assuming this story doesn't end with your death.
Brilliant. No wonder you're in charge. About an hour in, they're just starting to come around and realize the deal is in their best interest. And then, I hear it. Gunfire and explosions. At first I'm thinking, oh shit, something went wrong. Connor's gonna have to bail us out. But the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize what's happening. The fucker set me up, and I fell for it. Have me around for much longer, I'd be a threat to his position. So he used us as a diversion.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. If I can't prevent these guys from going to Commonwealth, I'm just gonna kill them all.
Life is hard.
I'm just saying, this is a real good thing we've got going here.
There's nothing weird about it, Gage. I've been thinking about it a lot too, and I want us to be together.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Aw, come on, boss.
Come on, Gage. We've both been around enough to know that stranger things have happened.
Ain't that the truth? I ain't gonna go all sappy on you, but damn, boss. You are something else. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I found a piece of me I didn't know I was missing. I don't know what happens next, but hell, ain't nobody I'd rather have with me.
So yeah, there's like 50% chance that we just kill Porter at the end of this, because I really don't want to team up with the raiders. And yes, lessons in blood, I get more experience per kill and I gain damage resistance. It's pretty nice.
Operators on top.
Also, I would like to point the fact out that I can have 1340 damage resistance, which is insane. And yeah, for example, my damage threshold is about 150 without the power armor. So yeah, the power armor is pretty insane.
Did you miss me?
Back at last. Here, your cut. There is another bowl.
I can tell just by looking at you.
Yes. Hey there.
Are you happy? Truly happy?
Of course not.
I can show you the path to true happiness. The path to enlightenment through hubology.
I am pretty sure hubologists were those guys who were living underground in Fallout 2, and I killed them all.
Tickets, please.
I'm an employee. I get in for free.
Enjoy your visit.
The Mystery Mansion begins with Morticia and Hannibal Grantchester.
Oh, hell no. Why is there an invisible wall?
No way to pick this.
Morticia was soon convinced the chills afflicting her.
Sweet.
With a cane after that. Lucy quickly learned to
Why is there so many goddamn bodies?
Please proceed to the next room. After impaling
Can't pick this.
his foot, Lucy was committed to an asylum. 9 days later, she was found hanging in the attic, dead from an apparent suicide.
What's that noise?
I guess we just found some homeless squatter from this haunted mansion. And yeah, by the way, I didn't follow the lore at all. I didn't care.
Perfect. Bingo.
How did more cats at a bottling plant?
Mason?
This is either insanely easy, or this is gonna take a fucking years.
Fan of watching her back.
Also, is that it?
That's one.
Welcome, stranger. We are hubologists. You've come seeking answers to life's great questions. Hubology has them. We need spacesuits, like the one I'm wearing. I'll pay you 200 caps for 5 of them.
I'm gonna assume you guys do the exact same thing that you did in Fallout 2. Or like try to do at least. I just killed all of you in Fallout 2.
Alright, but 350 is my final offer.
Still low bargaining for money, even though I definitely don't need it anymore in this save file.
2 clues down. That's 3 clues.
Where humanity has... Your colony will have the resources...
Okay. Aha.
Today's performance of Cappy favorites, such as the classy Nuka-Cola Quartz.
8 clues.
And
That's clue number 9. And that's all 10 clues.
Fritz, he'll tell you what to do.
Okay, yeah, so that was pretty random side quest.
Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings.
It's okay, I get it.
Thank God. I'm glad you made it. I lost my real family when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us.
Here,
I found all the hidden Cappies. Each one had a letter?
the letters definitely spell refreshing.
Well, damn. I was sure the letter spelled fresh ginger.
Nice try, but you'd be 1 G short. So let's just assume it's refreshing. This door should lead to Brad Burton's office. You did all the work looking for the hidden Cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
Let's just do it.
That's it! The door's unlocked!
I don't know why, but I like the Fallout 3 Sierra more.
What it was like. Look at that! You were one sneaky...
I love the fact that honestly all the vault entrances look the same in this game.
What on earth? Wait. That's John Caleb Bradburton!
Who are you?
Oh my god! It's alive! He's alive! I'm your biggest admirer.
There, with the Pip-Boy. What are you doing here?
This has to be a joke.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm a monster. This was General Braxton's plan all along. He called it Project Cobalt. He would give me access to life-extending technology.
Smart enough to invent Nuka-Cola, but you still fell for that?
A weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
Don't we all?
What? No!
Yeah, don't worry, I'm already familiar killing old men in these games.
Come on, you're a disembodied head trapped in a vault. You've got so much to live for.
Despite your obvious sarcasm, you clearly recognize my situation for the living hell that it is.
You can't kill him. He's a great man.
You don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. The choice is yours.
And yes, as fun as it would be to absolutely bend over John Caleb, we are just gonna let him die, like we did to
I
Harold.
couldn't stand being a... Finally. How could I drink your cola? Mr. Bradford! I'm sorry. Emphasis on was. Maybe you did the right thing.
Nice. You wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
We actually got Idiot Savant first try.
If you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
I've got a full set of park medallions.
So you do? Why, that's just Nuka-tastic! Would you like to know?
I can see the spaceship from here. Do you have the spacesuits?
All 5.
We can proceed with the next step in the plan. We need to take control of the spaceship in the junkyard.
Together, we can capture that spaceship.
I love the fact that my character is using sarcasm even without me picking it.
I am the rim. The
spoken hub support me.
The hub's grand plan can enter its next important phase. But they'll protect you.
You guys are fucking insane.
How should we do this?
You just wait here. I'll do it all.
You must be very confident in your skills. We fought a great battle today. This gun was passed down from the hub himself. I need to get that spaceship powered up again.
I'll be glad to help.
I have no idea what's the difference between this alien blaster and the one I got back then. I guess I'm giving them my fusion course.
You've done it! It's working!
I'm seeing visions.
Ugh. I think I'm gonna puke.
Something's wrong! Shut it down! Shut it down!
So that was pretty painful reset. I had to watch the spinny thing like fucking 10 million times. I have no idea what went wrong, but yeah, my deepest apologies. And now kinda the only side quest to do here is to defend my title.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
Time to put on a show.
Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
This feels fucking horrible.
Bingo.
And yeah, from that I get gun that looks like it shoots B, but yeah, it's acid. And yeah, now other people try to do what I did to Coulter. I wonder, is this mission bugged? Because he's just standing there menacingly. Is the Brotherhood armor?
Taking fire! Taking damage! You like
Maxim! Taking fire! Not like this! No!
Excellent.
Also, unlimited ammo capacity sounds pretty nice on a weapon like this. And yet the gun goes something like this. I feel like I should put the perk points now. I really don't care about the perks at the moment anymore, because I kinda have everything I want. The intelligence perks are kinda the best, but I really don't want to take that yet, because I don't want to fuck my Idiot Savant. So I'm just gonna pick up a max strength here. There is few good perks in the strength department. Also my carry weight increases. Also scratch that, make it a 9 strength. Also, yeah, getting the strength besides my carry capacity increasing my melee damage probably more than doubled. Which is pretty solid because I do sneak damage and my melee damage is like 14x or something.
Name's Shank. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well...
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that.
Let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding.
We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. Boss?
Let me talk to them.
Something.
I'll convince them to leave.
Which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
I am pretty sure no one is even here, or like one person.
Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. So, to get these folks to scram.
I am pretty sure there's only one person in this settlement.
Hey, you. You need to go. Now.
Place is all yours.
I just saw that Preston hates me, but yeah, honestly that's just win-win situation.
We can move on to part 2. Provisions. You're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies.
Let me talk to them.
So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions...
Hey, listen. You're gonna start working for me now.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back...
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Figure this would happen sooner or later. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking.
Were you thinking about throwing an ice cream social too?
Commonwealth raiders.
Got word those punks were spotted not far from here, boss.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either.
Oh no, Shank. I died. I'm a ghost.
So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty.
I think I've got every...
Sure. Nope. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts.
I want you to head to an outpost.
Sure thing, boss.
Easy living.
Hey, you. There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine.
Land's yours.
I genuinely feel kinda bad for doing this.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Look, I'm trying to help you here.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine.
Home Sweet Home will probably be one of those missions that I'm not gonna reset for that, because that is so fucking aged. Also, Wasteland Warlord just lets me build more stuff. And yeah, even though Preston now hates us, we don't lose his perk, so it literally doesn't matter to me. It's kinda good, honestly.
Boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. The disciples have turned on us.
After everything we've done for them, they turned on us. I expected more from Nisha.
Nisha didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now she and her crew have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in.
Okay, so that was less than expected. I genuinely expected all the other gangs to turn on me except the operators, so this is kinda winning already.
Looks like Nisha's dug in pretty well up there.
I knew that nut job would turn on us sooner or later. The boss is here.
Nisha gathered up her gang and took the power plant. I'll tuck her in for a dirt nap myself.
She turned on us after everything we've done for her.
God damn it. Sometimes I swear this is like taking care of a bunch of children.
Word came back from the Commonwealth that you're favoring the operators and the pack, which we certainly appreciated. But, surprise, surprise, Nisha wasn't exactly thrilled to hear the news.
I won't be satisfied until it's my hands wrapped around her scrawny little neck.
Look, boss, this is your play.
I genuinely like the gang leaders as individuals, but I hate raiders.
She's as good as dead.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear.
Let's do this!
Honestly, Mason is just furry. And yeah, arguably my least favorite gang turned on me, so I kinda don't care. I'm kinda happy to do this, to be honest.
I've done this hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different?
Fuck it, I guess I'll just end you. Even mysterious stranger was looking at me.
Nuka world. All lit up. It's goddamn beautiful.
Come on, Gage. Don't start getting all misty on me.
There ain't much left to stop us. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. The rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground. You could always lend Mags or Mason a hand.
While I'm at it, you got any laundry that needs to be done?
Like I ever bothered changing clothes. You point the way and the gangs will follow. We'll have your back.
And yes, as operator, my stealth is increased and my damage with weapons with silencers on them is increased, so this is pretty good. Like Alpha, damage resistance is increased and I do more damage with melee and melee weapons, so it's pretty nice also. It's not as good, but yeah, they are pretty alright perks. And the one perk I miss now is Chosen Disciple. Basically when I get killed with melee weapons I restore some of my action points, so this kinda even sounds like pretty shit, I gotta be honest.
Going down.
I really want to see the last core here, because for the love of me I could not find it. It's pretty cheap if it's here, and it's fucking here. And yeah, in the end we get this power armor. I wonder how good is this. It seems pretty strong though. Honestly even better than the fucking Overboss armor. And yeah, 1820, so it's pretty good.
Did you hear something?
Just a ride. It's one of several
This is probably the most iconic power armor in this DLC.
Mags, hey.
I have to hand it to you, Overboss. You're one of us. A cutthroat. A raider.
Dang. I was hoping I could be a pony.
Here is to a bright future.
Hey, take any advantage I can get.
Well, here. Go down.
Gotta admit, I didn't think you had it in you. I had my doubts about you. Big ones. But you pulled it off. What's next?
I'm taking my caps and retiring to a desert island.
I'd still happily kill you if enough caps were involved. Wait till you see what I got.
A bag of animal bits. Well, this isn't the worst thing I've ever been given.
I feel like this DLC fits very well into the Bethesda Fallout DLC universe, meaning it's pretty mid. Like at the moment I would say the DLC was solid like 3 out of 5, but by the time I was playing it would have been definitely lower, like 2 out of 5 or something. I feel like the quests were pretty repetitive and the thing is pretty stupid, I got to be honest. I have to point out the fact that you get some pretty good loot in the DLC, what happens to be the case in like most Fallout DLCs, but you get like exceptionally good power armor.
Nice. Yes. There we go. Hell yeah.
I have no excuse how I missed this.
Excellent.
This was literally the same case as the Pikmin Gallery one. I literally just took the skill magazine and dipped.
Excellent.
Walking around at night isn't...
I came here to grind out legendary weapons and level, but suddenly it became that claw owning video. Okay, my melee damage is now at 80, and yeah, I'm gonna pick the perks now. We are gonna take big leaks. We are gonna full upgrade it actually, and then we are gonna take 2 points in strong back. The other points in strong back don't really do anything to me. You can just fast travel when you're overcumbered with, and my melee damage is now at 160. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start the second DLC. So far what I've heard from people that play these games more than me, the DLCs are better done later in the game, and yeah, we can definitely say that this is later in the game. Or like what I've heard, that you miss some stuff if you go here instantly, or like early game.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter? Who are you?
Sorry. I have this habit of running straight towards signs of trouble.
My daughter is missing. It all started with this damn radio.
The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own.
Find her, please.
I'll find her. Don't you worry. Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more.
Uh-huh. Nothing else right now.
I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. They're trying to build a place for their kind. I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock.
And yes, that sets the story for this DLC. I cannot see jack shit, by the way. I'm too short.
Put the damn gun down.
I didn't even know that was possible reset, but I still tried. I got to say this setup reminds me a lot about Point Lookout.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor.
You don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander.
Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. So, what's your business here?
I need information about a synth refuge on the...
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the...
You
What even are those? There was legendary Culper.
The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. You deserve this.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. You're headed for Acadia, right? Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar.
Guard.
Okay, so we need help of the town drunk to get through the fog.
Kept you stowaways.
Mariner.
They call me the Mariner.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there.
You eyeing me, mainlander?
You're that mainlander who... Now, Greedy. And
Right. Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good.
You can't take care of it.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. If you're set on doing this, I'll take my pay in whiskey.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day.
Bingo. Here you go.
Ah, now you're talking. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. You stock up on your necessities, Rad, X, and the like. Follow me, then. Old Mountain Trail is where we're at. Mainlanders think a dose of Bradaway is all you need.
This guy told me to stock up on rad access, and I have flat zero, so
We
yeah,
ain't
it can
alone
be
here.
ass.
Viso's contact broken.
See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain.
No choice.
You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Memories. All this has happened before.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic.
I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets?
When even the town drunk calls you crazy, you might just be crazy.
Go ahead. She ain't worth wasting ammo on.
Acadia is a nest of snakes.
Let's move on.
I already like this Longfellow dude.
And we've arrived. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. You need my help again. You come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone. You... Damn. Don't know what's more.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony.
Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed. Tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
Tell me, are you a synth?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you.
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths.
We're not dangerous.
I should get going.
You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
I somehow got the feeling that the down rank is the sanest person in this island.
Stay right there.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
Went to some trouble, in fact. Took a walk through the fog to find you.
Look, my mom and dad, they wouldn't want me back. I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth.
Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. Acadia isn't what I thought it was.
If something's going on, then I can help.
You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Now that would be cause for concern.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can make all the jokes you want. Let me know what you find out.
That's it.
Done some thieving in your time?
There is just no way they don't see me.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus...
Giving the children my old home. Allowing them to safeguard my old memories.
How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them.
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? Do you have a way in? Into his memories?
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall, yeah, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Good luck.
Dima.
Yes. What is it? Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us.
I'm picturing your memories as just one massive holotape that the children of Adam are using as a coffee table.
Suppose that's your version of, yes, I'll help?
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Stop right there!
I'm too damn... Well then, what's next?
I would have not known that was an enemy without my pacification perk.
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
I'm sorry, but money means nothing to me.
I'll pass on the offer.
He wasn't kidding about the money, apparently.
Here we go.
Whoa, Krabby.
He's a big fucking grab.
You're back. Are you that detective I've heard about? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Who's the victim?
But it's Ezra Parker, financier of the hotel.
Okay, I'll help.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel that they will be allowed.
Welcome to Vault 118. Let me just open the door for you. Well, it's about time. I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. The tensions are high. Clues. And well...
Doing. This is a crime scene. Do you not see the glory of the thing?
But the detective has arrived. Please return to your room.
Okay, so we came to this island trying to find lost girl, but suddenly we are solving a murder case for robots.
You are free to question the residents.
Hell yeah. What is this doing here?
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
Do you think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. We were just rehearsing a scene.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts?
Art is life.
Come with me. What does this piece say to you? Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war.
It's going quite good upstairs.
It's cute, I guess. Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs.
Hello, Mr. Hello, Detective. Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I think she found something in the Overseer's office. Hello, Detective.
Thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago.
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel.
Sweet.
That is to say, I ain't...
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors. It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Hello, Detective.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. This doesn't have to end in more violence.
I want a cut of what you've stolen.
Ah, so it's like that, eh?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Well, I'm glad you've decided to be reasonable.
I'm gonna tell Maxwell about this.
Hello again, Detective.
I found Ezra. He killed Juliana.
I'll notify the staff and we can put an end to this once and for all. It's finally over. There you are, Detective.
I got to say this was surprisingly fun.
You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
Now to...
You off guard.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town.
Okay, we are fixing water purifier.
Children
I
of
wiped
Adam
out
are
the feral
dangerous.
ghouls at the campground.
We all love our grandparents, don't we?
Sure.
He had a farm little ways north of here. The island sent something after him. A huge monster. Grandpa bravely stood his ground. If you can take out that shell-backed devil,
That fog crawler's gonna pay.
that's the spirit.
Okay, so besides killing the ghouls, she wanted me to kill some fog crawler. I have no idea what that thing is.
Coward didn't make it. We'll have to rip off. Those fog condensers are back online.
Our water supply was starting to get low.
Okay, so they were more like fog machines, but yeah, same thing.
Did you find Howard?
He died.
That makes... Now...
Town doing its best to chase you out. You keep helping us ingrates all the same. Why do you keep at it?
Does it really matter?
There's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. The toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty.
I'm ready to become a legend then. Mariner.
A cargo freighter, founded ages ago. With a bit of arc welding and some elbow grease, the hull could be reinforced to be sturdy.
One cargo freighter coming up.
The ship's the MS Azalea. Best of luck.
I'll be drinking. Those condensers down by the freshwater. She did. The Shetty Mike spotted her. The children of Adam are out to kill us all.
What you must.
Yeah!
The MS Azalea is good to go.
I'll send the work crew over. And once we...
I think that is it. He has insane resist though. I kinda have a secret weapon for this that I didn't plan on.
You give that fog crawler what for?
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. A day I'll never forget. I see Danny's boat pulling up with his crewmen all shouting and carrying on. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. Their leader was having a little target practice. Shot Danny right between the eyes. You go and get that son of a bitch.
Wait, did you just call someone else crazy? Mariner.
Mainlander. I got one last idea. Hull's got plenty of stopping power now. But if a Mirelurk Queen went for a frontal assault, only thing I've ever seen survive a Queen's acid are other Mirelurks.
Mirelurk carapaces. Got it.
Was hoping to talk for a minute.
Okay, we can talk.
Look, I know I ain't the easiest man in Far Harbor to get along with. Social graces, well, that's never been my strong suit. Thing is, most folk in Far Harbor ain't worth a damn anyway. Can't like someone I can't even respect.
You lack social graces? What makes you think that?
I ain't going soft on you now. All I'm saying is, it's good to meet someone who can take care of themselves for a change.
Does this mean I have to give you a hug or something?
Hell no. You lead and I'll follow. All right, put your height.
I see it!
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
It's finally done. Final chapter's been written. Thank you. The island knows this weapon. You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. Off you go now. That's...
You need some firepower?
Whoa, Crabby. Stop right there!
You're dead!
I got your Mirelurk carapaces.
Finally, it's done. All there.
Are you sure you're close enough?
You sure you're done? You could use a moat, some alligators.
Oh, aren't we just a riot? We're done, Mainlander.
What was that?
I didn't know Mirelurk Queens can be legendary.
Whoa, Crabby.
how anticlimactic is this? That drop was pretty good actually.
Everyone, times are hard. But this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. But this one is special. This one did the captain's dance. So in my book, he's not a mainlander anymore. He's one of us.
The captain's dance. Wow.
I expect folk will be more talkative now. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all.
Harbor's safe as it's going to get. You ever get a gnawing in your belly to do something crazy? The Red Death. May have heard of it. The big monster lives beneath the waves. People think it's some drunken sailor's tale.
Sure.
In their bones, they know there's something out there.
I believe you.
Thank you.
She wants me to find out some sea monster I don't know.
For a ship.
Mariner, please. I heard about this.
I plotted a safe course for your boat. Don't tamper with it. There. Meet you there, and get prepared. It can't be. That's the Red Death?
Think we can handle it? We could always call in the Marines.
Oh. What do we say to all the folk back home? If we tell them the truth, we'll be a laughing stock.
Maybe we embellish a little.
Let's go. I thought I got this for you to celebrate.
Now can we leave it alone?
They're here. They're back.
Did you find it? Did you end the scourge of the seas?
We set sail. It was a terrible fight.
So you killed it?
Oh yes, we did at that.
They did it! The Red Death's no more. We can fish in peace.
I thought for sure you were sailing to your graves.
Here's to the heroes.
The island's restless.
Stopped. Don't talk to birds.
Hey, sweetie.
I got 14.5 caps. I want to hire you.
I'm already planning my retirement.
To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers.
I'll be damned if I give
I
up
cleared
on
the lumber
taking
mill
back
for
my
you.
land.
Ammo and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
And food needs.
Mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill. We gotta get off the docks, Captain.
We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. Give them the fog condensers, Avery. You never cease to amaze. You might want to...
Everyone, make way. Now this is what a badass looks like. Here's a round on the house.
I'll pass.
Next you're gonna tell me you faced the Queen sober.
Maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud. Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats he is. Could you check up on him?
I'll look for your uncle.
Go away! Go away!
Mitch sent me.
Glad to hear he still cares about his old uncle. They're coming! They're coming!
Then let's work together.
Ah. It's you or me, candidate! Mitch was a good boy to send you. Bye. Goodbye.
Please, go to Far Harbor.
This is my home. I can't just leave.
Just consider this a vacation.
Fine. Ah.
Mitch.
My boy!
He actually did it.
Did what? Chase me from my home?
You're really not grateful?
It is good to see family again.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one.
Pretty sure that voice acting was bugged.
Fully stopped.
It's hard to believe before you came here.
With ordnance like
all
that,
hope seemed
wonder you
lost.
like-
We don't deserve you. I don't think they even realize that you saved us. But take this, and thank you.
I actually got so much level during that. I'm gonna pick the perks now. We unlock all armor mods. And we unlock all melee weapon mods. I don't know will I ever use these, but honestly I don't know what else.
Looking for a bargain?
Please, you can't do this.
And your dedication is coming to doubt.
You can't expect us to...
That'll be all, sister. You. What are you doing here?
I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. There is a small spring not far from here. Drink from it.
Okay, I wasn't recording, but I got this quest shipwrecker and I got this enemy here. So I guess that's unique pro-crawler. This thing fucking owns, honestly.
You can rest easy now that Shipbreaker is dead.
Don't know about resting easy, but it's one less thing to worry about. Walking in the fog will be a bit less interesting now. Here, you may as well have my trusty old harpoon gun.
Nice.
You're back. Did Adam reveal something to you?
Look, I drank from your murder spring and followed the woman, and all I got was this weird statue.
What did you see?
There was a beautiful Lurktar. You know, half woman, half Mirelurk.
Very funny. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
I really don't want to join you guys.
I think I'm gonna pass.
And yes, apparently I'm
Excuse
forced
me.
to join these
So
guys.
you finally realize the truth of Adam's plan for you?
I am ready to follow his path.
Then it will be so. Welcome, brother.
Brothers and sisters, and they know it. Only peer out their windows to look upon the face of our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light. We will wipe Far Harbor from the island.
Okay, I feel like I didn't need to listen to that, but I still did.
Sure, we could try what we can't use ourselves. Won't pretend to have any idea what I'm...
Hey, you're compromised.
If you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see, and you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then...
This shit trips more balls than the children of Adam. Bro, this shit sucks fucking balls.
Verifying memory file.
I literally
We
wasn't
now
even
have an
playing.
access point.
Beginning playback.
I am definitely gonna speedrun this. This is fucking miserable as fuck.
Data breach detected.
Memory retrieval at 100%.
Beginning playback. Active intrusive program.
I think I have never been this miserable playing Fallout.
Complete memory retrieve.
Converted to audio trans.
Another data. That's 100%. You can use the data stream to access the next memory.
7A 4K.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
You're my brother.
I don't have a brother. The name's Nick Valentine. No one in my family tree is a plastic skin freak.
Let me help.
I don't want to hurt you!
Goodbye, brother.
Okay, so turns out the demo has been up to some shady shit, but yeah, that doesn't make this any less miserable.
Data block retrieved. One more to go. Complete memory retrieved.
Audio transcription.
This was easily my least favorite mission from any Fallout. I genuinely hope the person got fired who made that.
If the sealants have held.
Oh, please. Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
Keep the so long as it doesn't involve drinking from any more poison water features.
There is a woman, one of our own. The High Confessor wants her found and executed.
I'll find her, Grand Zealot.
Good. She should be able to point you.
Ah, I'd heard whispers of a new convert.
Yeah, I'd like to help the family.
My own inquiries have proven fruitless. I would have you investigate this person. Should you find proof of any heresy or disloyalty, you're to bring it to me. This is a chance to prove...
Glory to Adam, brother.
I'm Sister Mai. There is a project I'm kind of stuck on. I need a pump regulator with some serious chemical shielding.
All right.
But you're here for supplies, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah? You happen to see Brother Devon? Sickly guy, praying off by himself?
I think so. Is he the one with the propellers and the periscope?
See, Brother Devon, he's been on a fast. A long one. No food. Only irradiated water. Waiting for a sign from Adam. What do you think?
Sounds nuts to me.
Adam above. Talk to him for me?
Okay.
I guess we are gonna speedrun fuck ton of these quests.
Holy Adam, from this spot, Is that you? Sorry, brother. I thought you were... Never mind. It commanded me to return to the nucleus. For my dedication, Adam would send another messenger.
I have good news. I am Adam's messenger, and I have come to free you from your shackles. Hiya!
You're the messenger? The shackles are gone? Thank you, your brilliance.
Okay, that was easy.
Where? You did it. Adam above, you did it. You did...
Yeah, I guess there is just free power armor.
Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Yes! Sister Mai, finally got that regulator from the Vim factory.
Since you did all the heavy lifting, you ought to be the one to christen the old girl. Plug in the final piece?
Sure. That?
Great. Pumps down in the bay.
Uh-huh.
Careful now. What were you thinking?
Scraps torn from some kind of banner.
The lie. That is Adam. Just empty space. Dead. Cold. We are nothing. I'm going to start moving things to the old church by the West Access Road. Themselves to be deceived.
Gwyneth, the children of Adam want you dead. Fear and doubt have blinded you, sister. You don't really believe any of this.
can't deny the truth of those words. I will return soon.
I genuinely don't care about these people at all.
Sister Gwyneth is coming back.
Can't promise the High Confessor won't just kill her on sight. You've done well. Adam smiles on you today, brother.
Great! So, where do I cash in my Adam bucks exactly?
Here, take this.
This weapon actually seems pretty great.
To embrace Adam's word. It's too late for them.
Pardon me. You don't like Tectus, huh?
Who wouldn't? Man's a damn...
Confessor Martin begged Far Harbor for peace. Again and again. Now he...
I found this note you penned about the High Confessor. Something like this could get you in a lot of trouble.
Whatever you want, but please, don't do anything rash, all right?
I wanted to talk to you about Sister Aubert. I looked into her, but it seems that Sister Aubert's loyal.
I must say I'm surprised. Here, for your effort.
And yeah, I have done way too much for you guys. I'm just gonna dip and leave you guys in peace.
Rescanning. User isn't approved to enter the medical containment area.
I don't think any approved user is gonna show up.
Very well.
Nice. Perfect.
Tried a bit of exercise. Ain't you had enough yet? Well then, what's next?
Nice.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
I'd like to help you all.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. And I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor.
So, you've talked to Dima. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. He's put so much of himself into this. If I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional.
Right? Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip.
I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Excellent.
Never look a trapper
I need
in
to
the
talk to you
eyes.
about our missing synth.
He showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him. I hope you can make it right.
There's a trail of blood.
I am surprised if he's alive.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
What if it's a Mirelurk man?
Leave! Or die.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone.
Yeah. We found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but... why waste the meat? Here. Well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Okay, that's kinda fucked up.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Thank you.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
You must be the life of the party around here.
Hey, if we had parties, I damn well would be.
Will rip my wallet, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so basically I'm missing 2 Acadia quests now, but I'm doing the main quest. But the main thing that we found from Dima's memories is that he killed the Far Harbor's captain and replaced her with Synty.
Dima. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth. So you could control Far Harbor.
Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her.
How do we proceed from here?
You're right.
So you're just gonna sweep it all under the rug then, huh?
We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, if Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor.
Okay, I'm willing to fuck children of Adam, honestly, because I hate those guys.
If it means peace for the island, all right.
I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. I'll begin work on our replacement. And here, I want you to have this as well.
Hey.
I need you to come with me for a minute. We're gonna go have a little chat with Jewel. Hey there, kiddo. I need you to tell our friend here what you told me.
What the fuck, cop?
Skip it, okay?
You know my head is messed up, right? Brain's scrambled or whatever. I keep having these dreams. There's this boat, and it's on fire. And I hear screaming, and that's it.
That's so weird! I have this recurring nightmare where an insufferable asshole keeps talking at me about all her shitty problems, and I can't escape.
That's pretty good.
You see why I wanted you to know about this, right? That boat Faraday wanted you to find, it's connected, right? Please tell me you're gonna go check it out. If anything turns up, you come tell me. Not Jewel, okay? You found something, didn't you?
The mind wipe that went bad? Faraday did it. With Dima's blessing.
I won't say anything, you don't say anything, and we can all just go on pretending that everything is fine.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Some grim material to work with. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
The fate of this island rests in our works.
Drifting untethered through the fog? Run.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
If this guy wasn't complete jackass, I would not be up to replacing him. But yeah, because that's not the case, we are doing this.
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over.
Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice. Tectus' time is over. Let us not raise additional suspicion. I will meet you there. Ah, there you are. Now, Martin.
Who's there?
So yeah, those are the things that you need to destroy Far Harbor and Children of Adam. For some reason, Dima had a plan for those as well.
It sounds like quite the experience.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
Our mutual friend has taken hide-and-seek to a whole new level.
Good news indeed.
Still think we should have just wiped out the lot of those fanatics. But I guess this'll do.
Peace can finally come to the island. You are welcome in Acadia whenever you like.
Okay, yeah, I was confused why I didn't get Idiot Savant to the first mission, but it was it broke it on the second mission. I think that's fine. I don't know, can you even get it on the like both missions? Because that should be like back to back. And yes, Protector of Arcadia, when we fall below 20% we gain 1000 damage resistance and energy resistance for 30 seconds.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island.
I'm just glad it's all over.
When you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? Should I go back? They obviously still care about me, or who they think I am. They need a daughter.
Go home.
I will, thanks. For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
Atom demands peace. With Far Harbor. With Arcadia. Glory to Atom! Glory to Atom!
You must have this.
Now everyone, quiet, quiet. I Confessor Tectus, the leader of the Children of Adam, has made a formal peace with us. Because of you, I think we have a real chance of peace here.
Wait, there's another one. Oh god.
Hey. Go on.
So, Longfellow, this was quite the journey.
Can we talk for a minute?
All right, let's talk.
I appreciate it, Captain. At my age, any chance to make a new friend is, well, it ain't something I'd expect to happen much, but I'm glad it did. Long time ago, when I was a young man, I had a sweetheart. Anna was her name. And we planned to get married and raise a family and all that. Damn children of Adam jumped us. They took her and left me for dead. Took 2 months to recover from my injuries. By then, it was too late. They'd warped her mind and turned her into their ways. It was only later I learned she was carrying our child. Of course, the baby didn't stand a chance with all that radiation. Anyway, she died a few years later. Trappers got her.
I'm so sorry, Longfellow.
Yeah. Well, we all got our scars, right? If I had a son or daughter, well, I'd have someone to pass on all my learning to. You're the first person I've met that's worth teaching what I've got to teach.
It means a lot to me that you think so.
Well, that was all I had to say.
And yes, thanks to Hunter's wisdom, now animals and sea creatures have their damage resistance lowered by 25%.
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi. You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Just getting the job done. Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly I almost lost her. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. My father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died.
I get to dig up buried treasure? Yar har har.
Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
Okay, so basically my first time thoughts on Far Harbor were something alongside of this was like a long line of fetch quests, but I still enjoyed it more than Nuka World. I would rate this like solid 4 out of 5, even though the plot was kinda nonsense and I didn't really give the rack on it. But yeah, item wise this was definitely like more heavily on the actual weapons. Or like what I mean by weapons, Nuka World was basically you got insane power armor, and here you got pretty good weapons and a little bit of armor. I feel like the best armor I got was the Recon Marine set. And yeah, perk points for now. I'm gonna pick Max Agility, then I'm gonna pick up perk called Blitz. Basically it's a melee perk. When I start hitting something in VATS I teleport to it. And then I have 1 point left. I have no idea when did I get this, or like the first rank of this, but I have it, and now I'm gonna put the second rank. I get +2 perception, which is pretty straightforward. And yes, me getting that perk actually raises my perception to 10 with the silver sword armor. But yeah, basically how Blitz works, I gain lots of range on my melee weapons in VATS, like this. Also, I feel like without me grinding there isn't gonna be much perks left anymore in this playthrough. Or like what I mean by that we are actually playing the lore now and trying to end the game, because we really don't have anything else to do.
Aaron.
And yeah, I had to buy this thing actually when I was at Nuka World. And yes, I know stat-wise this is the same thing as the problem solver, but this thing has a silencer on it, which is kinda big deal because I actually can't put silencer on this gun or like problem solver because it needs the rifleman perk, what I don't have. And silencer is just flat out the damage buff at the moment.
With this weapon.
You think that...
How's the tech recovery going?
Here it is.
Up.
Right. Nice.
How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I have been declared King of Far Harbor.
All right. I'll just mark the case as being closed.
And yes, Glowin Sea, this is actually the first time the lore actually tells you to come here, but I have been here many times before, because this is the best way to grind if you don't do missions. Basically this is just big radiated place where enemies spawn constantly.
Approach Atom's holy ground. Why?
Easy, sister. I'm a child of Adam.
Have you come to worship among us?
I am here to worship among us.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
We know this Virgil.
And yeah, these dudes are most likely your first contact with children of Adam in these games.
Bingo.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. So where's Kellogg? Not going to work.
Nice. Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am.
I need your help. Why did you leave the Institute?
You know about the escape? But how?
I just need to know how to get in there.
I can help you get in there. But I want something in return. I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. Have you ever seen an Institute Courser? Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. They're very good at what they do. And you're going to have to kill one. They're your ticket in. Every Courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute.
Let's get to work.
The primary insertion point for Coursers is in the ruins of CIT.
The Courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. To the second intruder in the east wing near the core already.
I'm taking care of it!
Fall back,
Hell yeah.
I have no idea what did I just do that Curie liked, but okay.
You, come here. Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
Then you're here for me.
I need what's in your head.
Defensive countermeasures.
Get away from me. I don't want to die.
Got it.
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
The Institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny. I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead.
I can respect that.
Hey.
Tell me you must have time now.
I can think of better things to get excited about.
Oh, that's so. No, I will not let you derail me. I have had a breakthrough. I have discovered a way to greatly improve the restorative properties of stim packs.
But you did it.
The world is full of life, possibilities. You are very dear to me, my close friend, and I hope I can return the many favors you have given me.
What we have between us is deeper than friendship.
My very first thought in all this excitement was I must tell you. It wouldn't feel real until I shared it with you. You know, you mean very much. Oh, I am so terrible at this.
I mean very much what? To the Commonwealth? Heck, to the world?
No, I was wrong. You're the one that's terrible. To tease me such. I cannot wait to see what becomes of this.
And yes, combat medic once per day. If I fall below 10% HP, I have 100 HP, which is pretty bad, I could be honest.
Talk with you. Sounds Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Don't know anything about that.
So another agent, who looks just like you, took out a courser.
That chip in his neck just looks so shiny.
You have one of their chips? Follow me. We have the right man for the job. Tom, we got a courser chip.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom. Good work.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Nah, I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
You're not the only one who's been busy. Came up with some schematics for you. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. Can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
The airport. Can we fly to Los Angeles? I hear it is most lovely there.
You're such a fucking tourist.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Remarkable work, Knight. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rat standing by.
God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
I want you to listen very carefully. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. Good luck.
I think the signal interceptor's ready to go.
Let's do this.
Let me start scanning for the signal. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1! Stay safe, soldier!
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. Step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. Welcome to the Institute. As you've seen, things above are... You are here for your son.
Sean?
Sean.
Is that really you? Where is everyone? I'll kill them for this.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help—
Open the door!
Father? Father, help me! Father, help me!
S923, recall code Cirrus.
And this is what everyone probably did at first.
He's a prototype, you understand. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title? God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I won't be a part of this.
You give the Institute, me, a chance.
Uh-huh.
You want to introduce yourself to the division heads. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
This month. As far as I'm concerned.
Doctor.
They weren't kidding.
I don't know.
You really are
Most
here.
of them have elected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie
You ask
Fillmore.
me.
What was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Oh, that's understandable.
And yes, this is the Institute, this is the last faction of the game, and honestly I have not heard anyone be like, yeah, this is my main faction of the game, or like, I like Institute.
How may I assist you today?
Try to make up the time you've lost. Family is...
The basement.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. So why don't you just run along and let me get back to work?
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
You're obviously here for a reason.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you. Are you happy here?
I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you.
And yes, if someone didn't get it, this is the same doctor that we met in Rivet City, and she simped for our father in
Child
Fallout 3.
synth
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for.
Doctor.
So,
Please don't.
here
It's
you
not
are.
frick as it
Just
is
a nail.
between us.
We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
Just to the SRB.
Not yet. I
Doctor.
wonder how the
Dr.
Wally must be
Clayton
close to
Holdren,
10 years old by
head
now.
of the Bioscience Division. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas. Bingo.
It's catchy, isn't it?
As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
Confident that with a Courser at your side, you'll have no trouble.
And yes, I have plans that I help the Institute a little bit, and then I just fuck them.
I'm ready to move in, sir. Designation X688. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
He seems most eager for violence, no?
Let's just get this over with.
And yes, this dude is like the Edgelord companion. He's kinda cool. I definitely prefer him over Preston, of the two black companions. And yes, this is the place where we got our shotgun.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Desperate for resources, that it's stealing
B592, initialize factory reset.
Hey, Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Take them out. Me.
I'm glad to see you return safely. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. Go and have a look.
When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Ah. Hello, Father. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. We have learned the current location of these synths. A Courser will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill.
And yes, basically in this mission, Institute wants to take over the Bunker Hill, which is like the soon-to-trade center for Railroad. And yeah, we're gonna inform everyone what the Institute is doing because I kinda hate them.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress.
The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
Very well. Since you've given me no reason to doubt you in the past, your word will suffice. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismiss, soldier.
Washington's been asking for you.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. Story goes that you actually found the Institute.
That sounds crazy, all right.
That's not a denial. Deacon has proof you used teleportation. We know you got inside with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'll stand by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Please, take some time and turn back from this dark path you're walking.
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill.
Timing couldn't be worse. No one they send out comes back alive except you.
Oh, is that all? Need anything else while I'm at it?
Just keep defying the odds.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting.
And yeah, here we have 3 different factions fighting it out, but yeah, don't get bothered by it. We are just gonna exist. And yeah, this is where it gets a little bit dark. I'm sorry, that's what I wanted to do.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. The Commonwealth is dead.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here.
It is funny that I'm just kinda experiment to him.
This really...
Your unconditional love is overwhelming.
I can accept that you're offended. We have been strangers until now, you and I. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were. Would you even survive?
This is science to you? It's pathetic.
Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I hate the fact that our skin colors are bugged at the moment.
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. It's time to go back in. Good, we're all here. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
There is one more subject that requires discussion. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
Those were my thoughts exactly.
Sure, on cold fusion.
Hey, let's move out.
Right behind you, sir.
I think I'm gonna fast forward the Institute missions and I'm gonna do some missions that I have missed along the way. This is gonna be like the ending grind before I finish the game. Or like start finishing the game, because I still have a few quests with Brotherhood of Steel. Also, I'll fully open my map here, like I do in every Fallout.
I know you can hear me now. Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problem.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
The least you can do is give me a chance.
Very well, then.
Bravo. I admit.
They have to die.
I understand. Also, I know that
Well, did you find it?
Got it right here.
That's it.
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? I'm back in a few days.
Welcome back. You have my gratitude.
Thought I heard something move.
Engage.
Hey there.
You've crossed the line, General.
Just a lot ahead.
Busy day for you, isn't it? You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Right.
Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Oh man, I have one of those, but it's in my other pants.
Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do.
Justin.
If you're going to be in Diamond City anytime soon, I have a favor to ask you. You might not be aware of it, but the city's mayor is a synth. I figured you could pick up the latest report.
I don't see why not.
The mayor will be waiting in his office.
Ah, yes. Here it is.
So if this shows up in public occurrences, that's bad.
Do travel safely.
Sure, sounds like... Yes.
I'd still like to talk, if you can spare a minute.
Of course.
When Father told us about you, and who you were, it was clear he had certain biases. How would you, an outsider who knew nothing about us, run the Institute? I have to admit, I was wrong. It's clear to me now that Father knew what he was doing.
Don't put me on a pedestal just yet, X6.
Father is a great man.
He might be my son, but I don't know him. And I don't know what he's capable of. He's a stranger to me.
Give it time, sir. You'll see. Thanks for listening.
Proctor Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator from the ruins of mass fusion.
It must be pretty darn important if they're sending you to find one. We may be able to get the device before the Institute does. That's if you don't mind a little company, of course.
If you slow us down, you're on your own.
It's your funeral.
Well, grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck.
I've fought the gunners before.
Sir, if you have a moment, there's something I'd like to say. I'm not great with words. I'm more comfortable shooting people than talking to them. I look up to you. I followed your orders because I had to, but you seemed, I don't know, unprepared. I didn't think you could handle this life and the work I do. I figured you'd just slow me down or get in my way. Holy shit, was I wrong about you. I think you could accomplish anything that you set your mind to.
I'm speechless, X6.
Thanks for hearing me out. Now let's get back to work.
Shield harmonics basically just gives me 20% energy resistance. It's very straightforward. And yeah, well, I grinded for that so fast. I don't know how many missions can I do for the Institute before I just have to fuck them. And I feel like X6 is gonna instantly hate me when I start fucking the Institute.
Blackbird is dead.
The Brotherhood of Steel has developed some impressive technology.
Sure, I can do that. Hey.
I'm glad you're here. A raider gang just hit one of our scavenger teams.
The Institute sent me. Take this transmitter. I delivered the transmitter. Hi, Doc.
We're having some trouble on the surface. There's a den of those abominable feral ghouls.
The threat assessment is most dire. Though dangerous, there is something nearby. Identity unknown.
Many more.
Splendid.
Okay, so now I'm done with the grind. I'm gonna start this by picking up max endurance. And now, because I'm starting the last batch of quests, I'm gonna pick up max intelligence finally. And then from the intelligence tree, I'm gonna pick up max science. Basically, I unlock all tech mods. Then I'm gonna pick up full nerd rage. Basically, I gain pretty massive damage resistance and damage dealt when I fall below like 10% or 20% HP. And I slow time. It's pretty stacked perk, and I feel like it's pretty sleeper perk.
Only thing better than this is taking place on the right.
No, never. No, never, no more. No, never, no more.
And yeah, this is like the ultimate late game power armor. You could get this lot earlier if you bother. I really didn't care. And yeah, this is pretty fucking good armor. Stat wise and mobility wise. And yeah, the stats are pretty insane. I feel like we should visit this place before I started doing the finishing touches.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God! I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back.
I feel like that's not possibility anymore. But yeah, besides that, there isn't much to do in here.
Hello? Anyone?
Yes. Yes.
This weapon is pretty random.
Return fire.
And yes, why is the Institute stuff before this completing this quest makes you an enemy of the Institute?
Are we going to fly?
We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir.
I love the boat down there.
Hostile targets sighted on the roof, sir. Send them out before we drop.
Destruction.
See you on the roof, Paladin.
I will limit the pace. Following Institute protocol.
That's it.
Continue to steal. This is not advised.
Is someone present? You must be terminated.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How much resin may be utilizing? Going down.
Don't make them like that anymore.
What technological marvel!
You have enough radiation protection on you?
It is pretty dangerous, but we are just gonna hop in.
Now cycling airlock. You may proceed.
And yeah, here is like constant 100 radiation and my face
The
cam is
beryllium
blocking it,
agitator
but
should be in a
we are
port at
fine.
the top of the
I've
reactor.
done this before.
The building's
Security alert in the reactor.
Watch yourself in there.
Emergency lockdown. Ended.
I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
I'll take the agitator and stow it on the Pridwin for safekeeping.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I would not recommend resetting for Idiot Savant with 10 intelligence.
Here's your holotape, Proctor.
I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again?
I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that thing could be a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will. You're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting.
I literally had to diddle around for like solid 2 hours to get this to work, because in true Bethesda fashion this was bugged
This
as fuck.
storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. We're going to need your help. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason.
And yeah, if someone doesn't know, this is the robot that gets destroyed in Fallout 3, also the robot that nuked my dog.
Brandis, the Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team.
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll get my things, head to the airport. Thank you for everything.
Mole rat subjects are not pets. They are
decision of your life.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
Many lives are at stake, Dr. Lee.
Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready.
That is some Bethesda writing right there.
Things are off to a good start.
Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core.
We're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you.
These are the plans and the materials list.
The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4.
That's all 4 actuators. We'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. Missing one last important element. His nukes.
I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. Our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
Great! That's just great.
Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the Glowin Sea. Good luck, Knight.
It's good to see you again, Knight.
You've come a long way since you stumbled in the Cambridge police station.
I'm surprised you've survived over there without my help.
When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest.
If I survive, you mean?
Good luck, Knight.
I love the fact how everyone kinda just sends me to die.
Nuclear missiles. You think something comparatively small could
Excuse me.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
It's all right, brother. I am a child of Atom too. The nucleus, near a town called Far Harbor.
Far Harbor? You've seen Atom's holy veil. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum.
I am right about to run with you guys.
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. I won't mess it up.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself.
Damn. I didn't get anything for you.
Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
But yeah, before I talk to Elder Maxson, I want to move Deacon to the castle, because he isn't going to be a big fan of what I'm about to do.
Desdemona. Here we go!
It is a bit sad to do that. If I could spare one faction, it will be the Railroad as a Brotherhood member.
Sir.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
I won't do it. Danse deserves a chance to explain himself.
What he asks is just wrong. Monsieur Danse is our friend.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. Find Proctor Quinlan. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders.
I bet no one killed Danse.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth? So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxson's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down. I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, Before you do, I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Is not compassion a worthy virtue?
All right, I'll hear him out.
Danse has served the Brotherhood well. Why should it matter if he's a synth or not?
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you.
I don't understand what's going on, Danse.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity.
No, I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive.
You need to face this, Danse. Dying is the coward's way out.
You're right. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
I kinda have no idea where did Danse put his clothes, but yeah, that's alright.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed? Danse isn't a man. It's a machine. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
This is arguably the best voice acted scene in the game.
Danse shares the same beliefs as the Brotherhood.
Don't be so naive. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive?
Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur.
The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight.
You need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Danse alive.
You value this machine's life that much, Danse. As far as I'm concerned, you're dead. Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. We still have the Institute to deal with.
You have to be glad that this choice was in this Fallout game, because I feel like if this was any other Fallout game, you would have been either kicked from the Brotherhood or you have to kill Danse.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that. You better get back to the Pridwin. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours. Congratulations, Paladin.
I love the fact that I still get promoted when I straight up refuse to do what I was told to.
Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain.
Ah, Paladin. Before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The railroad. Proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
This is a bit awkward since
I have another assignment for you, Paladin. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood.
Virgil is no longer a super mutant. His cure worked.
That thing actually found a cure? Maybe he can still be an asset to us. Wear it with pride.
Also, what I was trying to say, this is a bit awkward because I already did this. Or like I did this because I thought I could skip this entire mission and save Deacon.
They got him! Fire it well!
But now I still have to do the mission and I feel like I only have to kill Deacon, which is pretty depressing.
What's that?
Get up!
Good night, sweet prince.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations. Ad Victoriam.
Yes, ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. If you have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Sure.
I don't even know where to begin. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
It's impossible to plan your life.
Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing.
You need to fight this thing.
I'm not giving up. Not yet. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. But whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
I feel the same way, Danse.
Are you saying you're in love with me? How could you be in love with, well, a machine?
Dude, if you were just a machine, would we even be having this conversation? You're more human than most people could ever hope to be.
You don't know how much it means to me to hear you say that. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're going to have to be patient with me. Coming to terms with these, well, human feelings is going to be a very difficult journey.
And yes, now your enemy, I do 20% more damage against gold supermutants and synths, which is pretty alright. Okay, yeah, I have no idea where do I fit this. I have already beaten the game when I'm doing this, but yeah, this quest exists.
You gotta listen. Mayor McDonough, I saw him with one of those Institute synths. Piper was right. He's one of them. I ain't gonna make it.
Hold on. My friend here can help.
I will administer first aid and trauma stabilizers.
Thank you, miss.
I hope you break your foot trying to kick that door down.
Got it.
Blue, what are you doing?
That's far enough.
Mayor McDonough, I can help you. But not when you're holding a hostage.
She can go. I'm walking out of this city, unharmed.
You're going to stand trial.
Lord knows you've got plenty to answer for.
Trial? Please. I won't be stuck in a prison while they gloat.
Bad idea. Still in one piece. He's dead. Huh. I can't say McDonough didn't deserve worse.
Well, this is it. The moment of truth. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor.
Did you fill up his tank and check the tire pressure too?
You're a real comedian.
Fusion core reinitialized. Of Chinese victory. Impossible.
Brotherhood, salute!
And Victoria!
Proceeding to target coordinates.
And yeah, in true Liberty Prime fashion, you really don't need to do anything here. He can just does his own thing.
I have been
Democracy is freedom.
Okay, that is something new.
Authorized.
Oh, Bunker Hill! I so wanted to visit.
Area.
Careful, violent engagements can result in a variety of injuries.
Target.
Objective reached. Order. Obstruction eliminated. All communists.
How many battles we win, there's always...
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. This is the Institute? I'm disappointed. I expected more from them.
The enemy has been spotted.
Target located.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
This is...
Identity unknown.
I am the victim of violence. Be warned.
There have been...
We've located the reactor. It's accessible through the security override can only come from the director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
All the enemies you've created? You can't imagine why I'd be standing here?
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
I'm not a monster.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things going baggy for evidence.
I swore I heard something.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you.
We make this fast and precise.
Your enemies have been...
Hostile sensor reading detected. Losses.
Identify yourself.
Proctor Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately. Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sir, I would, but...
Please, Dad,
well,
don't leave me
this
here.
child
I want to go
showed
with
up.
you.
He claimed...
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
If you want to come along, then follow me.
It would be kind of fun prank to leave Shaun here, but yeah, he's assumed to, but he gets to live the day.
Fire it up.
Everything looks green.
Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin.
3, 1.
Proctor Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
Elder Maxon.
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin.
What? No cash prize?
The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth.
I think we've done enough damage already.
Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
And yeah, we are kinda living end times.
I hope I live.
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you.
There's no need for your new duties to commence immediately. Take your time, and when you're ready, there will be plenty of missions to undertake.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique recognition for your contributions, both past and future. It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that you are hereby granted the title of Sentinel. This is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification for your power armor. Congratulations, Sentinel. It's an honor to be serving with you.
You better watch it, Maxon. I'm only one step away from Elder.
Indeed. I'll be certain to watch my back. For the first time since we've met, I have no orders for you. Ad Victorium, Sentinel.
I guess I have to talk to Sean.
I really like reading. Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
They were dangerous, Sean.
Yeah, that's what the proctor lady told me. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I wish there were cars that worked. It would be really fun to drive one.
He deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
So yeah, this was quite a journey. Back then I would have said this is my favorite Fallout game. I would not say that's the case anymore, but yeah, this game is still pretty great though.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.